On the other side, the political temperatures in poll-bound Karnataka are soaring. Amul, which called itself the taste of India, and Nandini, which described itself as the pride of Karnataka, have now been pushed into a face-off by their netas. It's politics and protests, with pro-Kannada groups mounting an offensive against Amul's entry into the state. A number of Congress and JDS netas want Amul to leave Karnataka. The opposition has been accusing the BJP of trying to push for Amul's backdoor entry into the state by conspiring to destroy Karnataka Milk Federation's Nandini, and that is their agenda. The BJP, on the other hand, has also slammed the opposition for a misinformation campaign. But tonight, joining me live on the Newshour is Amul's Managing Director, Mr. Jayan Mehta, who answers some of the questions that have been raised in the last few days. Thank you very much for joining me, Mr. Mehta. First question that I want to ask you, simply this. Why do you think there is so much opposition to you coming into Karnataka, Amul coming into Karnataka, simply because many people say that Amul's entry is going to kill the local brand, which is Nandini, which is the Karnataka Milk Federation's brand?
Let me clarify that it can never be Amul versus Nandini. It is always Amul and Nandini. Both of us are cooperative organizations. Both of us are owned by farmers. And both of us have been working together for last several decades to make India the largest producer of milk in the world. Having said that, our entry into Karnataka is not recent. We've been selling fresh milk in pouches in North Karnataka, Hubli, Belgaum, that region, since 2015. So this news of Amul entering Karnataka to disturb Nandini is actually baseless and unfounded. We have been working very closely with Nandini and the Karnataka Milk Federation, both for manufacturing of Amul products. Let me tell you, there are 3 plants in Karnataka under KMF which are manufacturing Amul ice cream even today. And this we've been doing since 1998. So last year, we manufactured about 100 crore rupees worth of Amul ice cream from the 3 plants of Karnataka, using the milk of Karnataka, Nandini, and marketed by us across Karnataka and South India. During the COVID period, we purchased roughly 200 crore rupees worth of cheese from the plants in Karnataka, made with Nandini milk, and we used it when there was no market for milk and surplus milk there. We supported our brothers and sisters of Karnataka and used that. We have been working very, very closely with them on several things. So we can never ever think of disturbing Nandini or the farmers of Karnataka.
But it seems like there are brand wars simply because just like it's BJP versus Congress, it seems to be Amul versus Nandini. The question is, are you going to be in the same marketplace together, which is why these fears are arising?
Here in this case, our effort to supply to the Bengaluru market is not from a plant based in Karnataka, but from a plant which is about 100 kilometers away from Karnataka, Bengaluru in Andhra Pradesh. Having said that, given the kind of price the lack of price parity or price difference between both the brands, it is not possible for us to even think of competition by using local manufacturing base and trying to sell it in the conventional way as we sell milk in Bombay, Delhi, Calcutta and other cities. So that's why we adopted the e-commerce route only to take care of the requirements of a few customers whose demand was visible to us in form of their searches on the e-commerce platforms. So we've been studying these trends, not just in Bengaluru, but in every single city of the country. And we know exactly what people look for in Amul product, for Amul through the different e-commerce platforms. And those data helped us get an insight that there may be a small segment of the society who would be interested in buying Amul products. And that's why we avoided the retail distribution route and focused only on the quick commerce e-commerce route to launch milk in Bangalore city, which means very clearly that we are open in a very, very niche segment and not in the mainstream segment.
Well, thank you very much, Mr. Mehta, for joining me on the Newshour. You've set a lot of questions to rest with those answers. And let me go straight across to the debate. Dr. Lakshmi Ashwin Gowda, spokesperson of the BJP from Karnataka, joins me on the debate tonight. Dr. Anand Ranganathan continues to be with us, as does Dr. Sanjay Jha. Also joining the debate is Saeed Aslam Pasha, spokesperson of the JDS. My first question to you, Dr. Sanjay Jha. Number one, no plant is being set up there. It's an e-commerce because some searches show a demand for Amul. Can you actually stop another company in another state? You're almost making this bhai versus bhai. मतलब आप अपने ही देश में दूसरे state में नहीं जा सकते. Number one. And number two, he says it's e-commerce. We are not even going to sort of shops over there. What's the big deal? What is this jhagda about, Dr. Sanjay Jha?
Navika, I have read the entire Congress response to that officially. And I think let's not deny that there was a statement made by Mr. Amit Shah where he talked about the two cooperative boards actually working in collaboration. And let's give every state their fundamental right to protect their own farmers, get them their own milk production, get them their own fair price. And I think what the Congress has highlighted very correctly is the fact that is there an attempt being done to destroy the local popularity of the Nandini brand, because Amul is a very popular, national brand, and why not? It's a fantastic product. But let me tell the truth here, because I've heard BJP spread the campaign that, the Congress or the JDS is very unhappy because Amul comes from the land of Mr. Modi and Mr. Shah. The truth is that the BJP leaders accuse Mr. Verghese Kurian, the man who started the NDDB and the Gujarat Cooperative Milk Marketing Federation, of using the profits of Amul for religious conversions. I mean, they did not even go for his funeral. I mean, he was asked to be removed from Institute of Rural Management.
So now what do you have a problem with? Do you have a problem with Amul Milk? Do you have a problem with BJP? Do you have a problem with conversion? What is your problem, Dr. Jha? Because to my mind, different products can coexist, no? Different brand names. Then where is this fight really coming from, Dr. Anand Ranganathan? कुछ समझ में आ रहा है कि मुद्दा क्या है?
नहीं मुझे समझ में आ रहा है. संजय प्लीज. मुझे समझ में आ रहा है. This kind of parochialism is absolutely shocking. It is illegal. It must be nipped in the bud. And I'm afraid Congress is, pun not intended, milking the issue purely for electoral gains. This is shocking. Both are Indian companies. And to be honest with you, are you going to stop Amul? And Amul, as the person of Amul said, Amul is operating in Karnataka for the last 7 years. Nandini has been operating outside Karnataka for the last 12 years in Maharashtra. Tomorrow you want Maharashtra to ban Nandini? What kind of parochialism is this? And as for Sanjay saying that state must protect his local cooperative, you have Maharashtra Cooperative Bank operating freely in Bengaluru. So you want to say that Bangalore Cooperative Bank must not allow Maharashtra Cooperative? This kind of thing should be nipped in the bud. It is wholly illegal. And personally, let me tell you, there are 3 Mysore Pak makers in Karnataka, and I enjoy all 3 of them. Nandini Mysore Pak, there is Haldiram Mysore Pak, and there is Sri Krishna Sweets, which is a Tamilian company from Coimbatore that makes Mysore Pak. Tomorrow you will say that in Karnataka, you won't allow Sri Krishna Sweet Mysore Pak? Is this what we have come down to? This is shocking.
Totally shocking. Saeed Aslam Pasha, is this misplaced parochialism? They're both cooperatives, both working for betterment of farmers. Are we now going to make this just so narrow because elections are around the corner?
Navika, let me tell you, Karnataka Milk Federation is the second largest milk producing federation.
Great! More power!
Let me finish.
More power to Karnataka Milk Federation, but more power to Amul as well.
No, Navika, you need to allow me to speak. Navika, let me finish. Navika, when we say that it's the second largest milk producing federation, we produce 90 lakh liters of milk. There's an artificial scarcity which is being created. There's a deliberate attempt by the BJP to promote Amul. There's a deliberate attempt by BJP to promote Amul. I will tell you what.
Are you seeing ghosts, my friend? Conspiracy theories.
Shocking. We are standing united and in solidarity with the farmers and the interests of farmers. right? BJP is making a deliberate attempt to ensure they're
This is so dangerous.
insensitive to the farmers of
So dangerous.
I don't know. Dr. Lakshmi Gowda,
They're
Dr. Lakshmi Gowda, please respond to this utterly, confused conversations that we are having. It's shocking that we are converting a country into a war between cooperative societies because it's election time.
First of all, the JDS party and the Congress party, they are spinning false narratives and pseudo propaganda to fulfill their narrow ends, parochial ends, the so-called parochial ends. They don't even understand the fact that Amul has entered Karnataka a few years ago, even before BJP ruling dispensation has come into the picture.
You will sell the state.
And
If
BJP
you are
people
allowed, you will sell the state as well.
farmers are more farmers friendly than the so-called farmers party, the so-called regional party JDS. We have done more to the farmers of the Goldmeister region and to
Do
the
you even understand? Do you even understand how does the Cooperative Federation work? You even understand how
Saeed Aslam Pasha, can you please dwell on the sentence that was said by Mr. Jain Mehta, who 1998 Amul has been using milk from Karnataka Milk Federation to make ice creams since 1998. You didn't manufacture the protest then. Why was Amul using milk from Karnataka? They have no business to use milk from Karnataka. I don't know where this opposition is coming from. I think, Saeed Aslam Pasha, I think, if people of India and people abroad hear the language spoken by our politicians in India, they would wonder where this country is really headed. Where is this country headed in the 21st century? This is one of those issues where clearly it's a win-win situation on both sides, but partitions and walls is what we believe in and what politicians are trying to create just because it's election time in Karnataka. I hope better sense prevails. And I hope people of Karnataka make all netas in the state really come down to some better sense in their political strategies. Thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen, for joining me on the News Hour. Good night for now. I'll see you tomorrow on the same show, the News Hour at 9.